Bang, let's get it. I did it. I spent the whole weekend. I didn't drop Saturday or Sunday so I could get the tracking right. Speaking of the tracking, the NBA points model is I retrieved all old tracking, got rid of duplicates. I think we on. I think it's fucking on. 88 and 69 for the NBA points model. It's hitting at a 50% clip. You play these straight. If you feel good about them, put 2 or 3 of them on the parlay. That's all I can tell you. Outside of that, if you play in the straight, you in. We're like Miles Bridges to go over 18 and a half points tomorrow versus the Cavaliers. We're like Andrew Nemhard over 15 and a half points. And we're like Jeremiah Fears over 11 and a half points. We only 1-1 on Jeremiah Fears so far. None on Andrew Nemhard. And 1-1 on Miles Bridges. There's a ton more, but I don't want to go through all of them. Those links will be somewhere where you can find them. The NBA rebound model is approaching 60%, 34 and 23. Where did it go yesterday? Did it do yesterday? It only went 2 or 2 yesterday, today, whatever. And then Saturday, it went 8 and 2. Look at the last 10, 6 and 4, last 20, 15 and 5, 34 and 23 on the NBA rebound model. PJ Washington over 6.5 rebounds, and Goga over 3.5 rebounds. Jared Allen under 8.5 rebounds at plus 105. Also, I got the odds pulling from Hard Rock now. Backup odds will come from FanDuel. Usually, all of the odds will pull from FanDuel, but we've come to the conclusion that Hard Rock is a sharp book, and their odds are just always comparable, almost the best odds most of the time. But 34-23, the NBA points model, the NBA rebound model, they going off. The NBA assist model is not. It's 13 and 17. It's not doing well. Nothing to brag about, but it's being tracked. It went 2-0 today, Sunday, but it's being tracked, and we'll get there. We will get there. What about the 3-point model? 20 and 7, that's 70.4%. That's a very small sample size. However, bang, let's get it. Like, what you want to do? I don't know how to say that, but over 1.5 3-pointers made. Minus 115, I doubt that stays there, but we will see. Donovan Mitchell to hit 4 threes. He's been killing me. He missed the other day. I need to have that, his record for the bets on all of these. There's a few more adjustments, few more changes that I would like to make sure that is fully informative. Najee Marshall not to hit 2 threes, heavily juiced to go under. We don't play that. Negative EV. Anyway, at 20 and 7, bang, let's get it. I like these 2 plays to go over. Donovan Mitchell over 3.5. And however you say this, I'm not even going to try that. Anyway, what's next? The Russian prop, NFL Russian prop model went 10. It's 10 and 4. We got Jonathan Taylor tomorrow over 98 and a half rushing yards. Season average is 100. Recent average is 109. The Russian yard model went 9 and 4 Sunday. Bang, let's get it. 8 and 2 on the last 10, 10 and 4 in the last 20, 14, but still, you get what I'm saying. Anytime touchdown model is not ready, there's a few things. It's not ready. Anyway, we do have George Kittle. Anytime touchdown, it might be at 125. Has a slight little edge. If you're interested, bang, let's get it. The soccer model is still spitting at under 50%, but we're looking for under 3.5 to be sharp and parlay them bitches. That's all you do with that. Hey, on Daily Grinds Fantasy, we on dabble with it, and as you can see, it's not a ton of sharp plays. Now that I have those models for the certain props that I do have them for, I always look for points, rebounds, and assists, preferably to go under on players who are not performing, but these plays are mildly valuable. Jalen Tyson under 21.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Jalen Duran under 31.5 points, rebounds, and assists. I need to see what that is on Hard Rock. And then Peyton Pritchard under 29.5 points, rebounds, and assists. I'm sure he's coming off a huge game. I'm pretty positive, but this is what the data shows. Bang, let's get it. Let's go look at PickFinder.app. This is PickFinder.app. The code is ReallyRico. You get 10% off for life. And if I go refresh everything and hop out to the NBA and see what they do, where am I? Go back. I haven't even had this set up. I didn't. And look, I need to do it my way. I like to clear everything, start from down here and go bang, bang, bang. Points and rebound, PRA, points and assists, points. And a few of these blocks and steals, assists, and then 3-pointers made. Hit that. Last 10. Every play you see that has a 90% hit rate over the last 10. And here's a few of the favorites that I like. We're going to do it. Constitute, J Huff, his PRA for the Pacers. We're going to look at, bro, Sadiq Bey. I don't know. We're going to see. I need to see. He's been killing me. Did I do Najee Marshall? 13.5 points. That should be hot. That's like 4 of them. Let's go look at some unders real quick. We got a few hitting at 90%. Tyus Jones under. That's not at a lot of places. Anthony Simmons. Oh, look at Ben Carroll. Hold on, what you been doing? Ben Carroll. He burned me the other day. Kate Cunningham under points and assists. I thought we like his PRA. That's about 7 picks. Let's go look at these. We got Kate Cunningham, 38.5 points and assists. The unders hitting at 80% over the last 10 games. Interesting. Let's look at the matchup. It's versus Portland. Versus Portland, he has 5 games played. How many this season? Only 1 game this season. He went under. Look, by the hook. He had 29 points, 9 assists. Went under by the hook. This is versus Portland. If you're interested, Cade Cunningham has gone under 38.5 points and assists 80% of the time over the last 10 games. Paula Banchero points and assists at 32.5. The unders hitting at 90% over the last 10 games. Orlando plays at Golden State. He has 0 games this season versus Golden State. That's interesting. Let's look at Paula Banchero's minutes real quick because I know he missed some, but is his minutes back? You see this? Just from this month, starting on the 5th, the first game in December, his minutes were way down at 20. Obviously, they doubled and are back to normal. If you believe that, if he's getting 30 minutes, is he still not going over 32.5 points and assists? As you can see, with the games that he has played his 4 minutes, he's just had that one recently. That's kind of high. Paula Banchero under 32.5 points and assists. Let's look at Tyus Jones. His PRA is at 9.5. I know that's low, but 9 straight games, 90% of the time over the last 10, Tyus Jones most likely will continue to go under 9.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Probably should look at his minutes or if anyone is missing. Najee Marshall, his points line at 13.5 over the last 10 games. The over is hitting at 90% of the time. He's hit it in 10 straight games, and this is versus New Orleans, who is a really shitty team, and multiple games versus New Orleans this season. But in those games, that was in November, right? I don't think his minutes was up. He did play regular minutes. He did not go over against Minnesota in 2 straight games and back-to-back games versus them in November. I might stay away from that just for the matchup. Speaking of that matchup, we got Sadiq Bey PRA at 20.5. I like the over here. I was over and under on his points a couple of times. I think we like 2-1 on that, but his points, rebounds, and assists, I like the over 20.5 for Sadiq Bey. J Huff, he's getting a ton of minutes, it seems as if, but points, rebounds, and assists, he's crushing this 90% over the last 10 games for J Huff. Let's look at the matchup versus Boston. I want to see if he has multiple games. No, he only has 2 games versus Boston, and neither of them are from this season. Not obviously. He's really just started getting a bunch of minutes with their rotation or whatever. But we like J Huff to go over 15.5 points, rebounds, and assists. And then Constitute, assists is at 3.5. 90% over the last 10 games. It's not really favored to go over, so you should get a decent price if we like the over here. And then I want to see, just for this one, I want to check out this defense. That's Charlotte and Cleveland versus assists. They're middle of the pack. I like this a lot. He should get more than 3.5 assists. That's Constitute over 3.5 assists. He's been balling. To be a rookie, he don't play like a fucking rookie. But this video is long. How long is it? Oh, that'll do it. I'm ReallyRico. You already know. Let's get this dough, bruh. Peace. I'm out.